Hello everyone, we are going to talk about giraffes. We've put in your pack special giraffe art for you, and I'm going to read the special story called Giraffes Can't Dance. And this is about Gerald the giraffe who thinks he can't dance at the jungle party. Let's find out what happens when we read the story. We also want to learn that giraffes are herbivores. They're actually my favorite herbivore in the wild. Have you been watching any of the Wild Earth series on YouTube? You can learn a lot about wild animals. I love it. Next, we're going to get your plain piece of paper from your art pack. Now, we are making a giraffe silhouette in the African sunset. So I want you to paint, draw, or color beautiful rays of sun here, gold, orange, all the colors you can think of that make a gorgeous sunset. Then you're going to take your sun and you're going to stick it onto the bottom of your page like that. And then ask Mum to help you. We're going to glue your beautiful Gerald the giraffe onto his gorgeous sunset and see what color it turns out to be. I hope you enjoy this one. Bye. Giraffes can't dance. Oh, monkeys can dance. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Hello, warthogs. Aren't you cute? Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully bandy. That meant they went in a funny shape, and his legs were rather thin. Look at those beautiful acacia trees. There's a lovely sunset that you can copy for your art. He was very good at standing still and munching off new green leaves off the trees. Hello, butterfly. But when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees and plop, fell down. Oh, poor Gerald. Now every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad, because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. The warthogs started waltzing, and the rhinos rock and rolled. The lions danced a tango, which was elegant and bold. Wow, look at the rose in the lioness's mouth. The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Hello, meerkat. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked towards the floor, but the lions saw him coming and they soon began to roar. Look at clumsy Gerald. All the animals laughed. Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, don't be daft. Daft just means silly. Shame they weren't very nice to him. They all were laughing. Gerald simply froze. He was rooted to the spot. They're right, he thought. I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot. Shame they made him feel silly, and that's not nice. So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He never felt so sad before. So sad and all alone. Poor Gerald. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. The moon can be so beautiful, he whispered with a sigh. Excuse me, coughed a cricket, who'd seen Gerald earlier on. But sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song. Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. He's closing his eyes and listening. With At that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was swaying gently, and his tail was swishing round. He threw his arms out sideways and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Wow, Gerald! Gerald felt so wonderful, his mouth was open wide. I'm dancing, yes, I'm dancing, I am dancing, Gerald cried. Look at all the animals. Then one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him, quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream! Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen!" Wow! How is it that you dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how. But Gerald simply twizzled round and finished with a bow. Oh, Gerald, what a beautiful dance. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. We can all dance, he said, when we find music that we love. Hooray, Gerald! I think, children, you should ask Mum to put on your favorite song and do some jungle dancing.